time I close my eyes.
Yes, guys, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. It's another video. Today we're talking about the England squad announcement. So the England team has just been announced for the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. So we're going to chat about it, break it down, see what you guys think of the squad. I'm not overly happy. Just makes me want to buy my Argentina shirt even more, to be honest, guys. Yeah, that's all it. That's just basically it. I just see this squad, I'm like, right, I'm fully behind Argentina now. I can't be doing this, guys. Do you see that defence? Jesus Christ. But big up to everyone in chat. Thank you very much for joining me today. Don't forget to hit the like button. Smash that thumb right now, guys. Get them likes up, and away. Let's get them likes moving, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here as well. I would appreciate it. You're on the way to 3K. We've got some stuff I'm going to talk about at the end of the video as well. There's some the channel's going to be changing after the World Cup. It's going to be some changes to this channel after the World Cup. Exciting changes. I'm looking forward to it. So we'll talk about that after towards the end of this video. But guys, how are we all? We're all getting. We're all good. I hope we're all good. Big up 6 times in the chat as well. Pac-Man, Boogermont. Nick, how you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. So obviously the squad is out, and it's well, yeah. What can we say? What can we say about the England squad? What? It's just shit. So let's go through it one by one, shall we? Let's go through this England squad. What does everyone make of it? First up, big up, Mark. How you doing? Big up, Mohammed. How you doing, Mark? Big up to you, my man. Big up, Mohammed. Mohammed, how you doing? Big up, Captain Sal. Big up 6 times. All the boys in the house. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, we need to talk about this, man. This England squad has got me angry. I can't lie. It's shit. All right. Let's get this up on the screen for you guys. Oh, for fuck's sake, my bloody thing's messing up. First of all, what do you guys think of the England squad? What do you guys think of the England squad first up? I think the defence is shocking, man. Considering we're going to play 3 at the back, and these are our defenders. Right, here we go. So there's the England squad, guys. So Pickford, Pope, and Ramsdale was our 3 goalkeepers. I suppose that's fair enough. They are England's 3 best goalkeepers. In defence, Trent has made the team. He should be in the squad anyway. Maybe not the 11 because he's not in form, but he should be in the squad. But Coady, who's playing for Everton right now, who are in a relegation battle. Coady, Eric Dier, Harry Maguire, who I don't even think is fit at the moment. I don't know if I'm wrong on that or right or whatever, but I don't even think Harry Maguire's fit at the moment. Luke Shaw. And then we have a few decent defenders. John Stones, Ben White, Kyle Walker, Kieran Trippier. That is the worst back line I've ever seen England take to a World Cup. That is shocking. Absolutely shocking. Let me just take that off the screen first because I want to talk about them defenders, guys. What are we saying? What are we saying about that defence, guys? Jesus Christ. Big up to everyone in the chat. How are we all doing? Big up my man Baz. How you doing? Big up Jamie. Make sure you guys are smashing the likes. Big up 6 times. Terry Mack. How you doing, my friend? Big up Jamie. I don't want him either fucking big up Boogamont. Fossil football. The Liverpool players that suits me, sir. Yeah, exactly. Public sector, how you doing? Compare this squad to England squads from 96 to 2012. Oh, Jesus Christ, that'd be that's like a 4-hour video there, public sector. But it might be something I might do before the World Cup though. Public sector, put that in one. Put comment in my community tab, and I'll probably sort something out. It's a dead squad. Ravi in the house, how you doing? It's lightweight, but we've got no one really better. There's some players I think that should be in there, though. Big up, Ant. How you doing, man? Big up, John Conway. After the World Cup, we play 53 games, plus if we progress in the knockout stages. I'm surprised that Shit Mings isn't there as well. We ain't winning no World Cup. No, we're not. That back line is bad. Yeah, Brazil. I'm Argentina, man. I'm Argentina. Big up, Kev's World. How you doing? I hope you're all doing, guys. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. So what we're saying about that defence, big up Tom, is how you doing? Big up Jay. Chilwell, if Chilwell is fit, you reckon he'd be selected? Cresswell, you mean? Is it Cresswell? I'm not sure. Remember when England had 5 centre forwards scoring 20 a season? It's shite, ain't it? It's shite. It's absolute. Look, let me get it up again. So there's the. So we're probably going to play a back three, right? So the back three is probably going to be. What do you reckon the back three is going to be, guys? So I think it's our first game against Iran. Our first game might be against Iran, guys. So who do you think? Put in a live chat right now. You think our back three will be against Iran? Let's see it in the chat right now. I want to see who you reckon our back three will be. Connor Cody's been picked because he can play in a back three. That's why he's been picked. So that tells me he's playing a back three. He loves Harry Maguire. And if John Stones is fit, I think he'll probably go Connor Coady. No, he'll probably go Eric Dier, John Stones, and Harry Maguire as his back three. Or Pac-Man's gone Walker, Dier. It'll be Walker, Dier, Maguire, Stones. Trippier, Coady, Maguire, Stones, Shaw. That's who I think it'll be. I just got a feeling he's going to play 3 at the back. If he plays 3 at the back, I think he's going to play Stones, Maguire, and Kyle Walker in the back 3. That would be my guess. That would be my guess there. Then the midfield situation. What has Conor Gallagher done to be in the World Cup? What the F has Conor Gallagher and Calvin Phillips done to go to this World Cup? Explain it to me. What have they done? Conor Gallagher, what's he done apart from brush his hair every morning? What's he done this season? What has Conor Gallagher done this season to go to the World Cup? Yeah, he was all right at bloody Crystal Palace, but I wouldn't say he was great. What has he done, man? And Calvin Phillips, why are we taking injury FC? Kyle Walker, Harry Maguire, Calvin Phillips have all had injuries, long-term injuries this season. And they're not all 100% fit, but we're taking them all. What sense does that make? What bloody sense does that make? Absolutely. I don't see the point of taking Calvin Phillips, Jordan Henderson, and Declan Rice. I really don't, because all three of them play the same position. All three, and you only need one of them. You only need one of them. Yeah. So you telling me our midfield three? So are we going to play? I don't even know what he's going to set up with. That midfield's a joke. Yeah, Hendo's dead as well. That's what I'm saying. I don't get this team. I don't even get why this is all there. Yeah, Kane's not even 100%. The man's shattered and he's going to play every minute of the game. This team is shit, man. This squad is dead. What's Tomori done wrong? What's Tomori done wrong? Yeah, what's he done wrong? Literally, what has he done wrong to Gareth Southgate that Harry Maguire gets picked over him? Really? So, guys, in the chat right now, if you was a manager of a team and you could pick as a centre back for your team, you had to pick a centre back, and you either had to pick Harry Maguire or Tomori. Who are you picking? Who are you actually picking? Gueye, why ain't in there? Yeah. Are you telling me Gueye and Tomori are not as good as Maguire and Coady and Dier? I mean, it's just shocking. And Maguire ain't even playing for Man United because of injury. And plus, they can't even need him no more because they've got two better centre-backs. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. Tomori over Coady. I get that. I get that because Maguire does play for England. I get that. I understand that. But Jesus Christ, I'm looking at it and thinking, I don't know what we're going to set up like. I have no idea how we're going to set up. It's a mad one. I mean, I look at our midfield. Jude Bellingham, Conor Gallagher, Jordan Henderson, Declan Rice, Calvin Phillips and Mason Mount. That's dead, man. Apart from Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham, that is dead. So I'm going to take it. Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham are the midfield starters, yeah? And in the forward areas, you've got Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, Harry Kane, Saka, Rashford, Maddison, who I'm glad's there, Raheem Sterling and Callum Wilson. So Raheem Sterling has been dog shit for Chelsea this season. Absolute dog crap. Terrible. So when Southgate says he's going to pick his England squads on players on form, what he really means is I'm going to pick the players that I actually really like for my team, and it doesn't matter what they're doing for club teams. Why don't you just say that? Why don't you say that? Why don't you just go, right, I'm not picking players on form. What I'm doing, I'm actually just going to pick the players I rate for my England 11. Just say that. Come out with it now, and then there's no issue. I haven't got a problem. But when you say I'm going to pick people that deserve it and be on form, right? It took a last-minute decision for him to go with James Maddison, England's most creative footballer. And it took him... England's most creative footballer is James Maddison, yeah? And it took him to the last minute to decide to take him or not. That is fucking mental. That is absolute mental. It makes no sense. Absolute zero sense. It just... Maddison should be one of the first teams on the team sheet. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. I agree 6 times. Sterling should be in the England team. But when Gareth Southgate says I'm only going to pick the squad on players on form, then in theory, Sterling shouldn't be there. But what he should say is, I'm going to go with the players that I trust and know and will play in my 11, no matter about club form. Club form don't matter. Forget about club form. Sterling could be shit for a whole 9 months of a Premier League season, but for me, he plays for England every time. If he comes out and says that, at least we can be like, all right, fair enough. Fair enough. If he's your boy and you're going to play him no matter what, great, no matter. Okay, good. you know what I mean? But some of this, I just don't get some of the. I'm confused, man. I don't get some of it. I really don't. I'm looking at it and thinking that midfield's dead. Like, I suppose James Maddison, he's listed as a forward. He's more of a midfielder, ain't he? So Harry Kane will play literally every single minute of this World Cup. Every single half second, millisecond, second, and minute, Harry Kane will play. He will never be subbed. They will drain the life out of him on the pitch so he can stat pad against Iran and get a hat trick and stuff like that. And then when it comes to the real teams, he won't show up because that's Harry Kane. You know, I'm putting it out there, guys. I don't care. Come at me, guys. Come at me. Harry Kane stat pads for England. I don't care what anyone says. He'll get a hat trick against Iran. He'll get a goal against the United States. And then he won't do anything else for the World Cup. And everyone go, oh, Harry Kane had a great World Cup. He scored 4 goals for England again. You know, England's top goal scorer at the World Cup. Yeah, but where was he when it mattered? Where was Harry Kane when it mattered? Eh? Where was he? Nowhere. It's mad. He stat pads. You know, Harry Kane played 90 minutes against San Marino in a friendly. Why? Why? Because he can stat pad and get his goals, and everyone go, oh, Harry Kane's amazing. Let's wank him off right now. No, he never turns up for the big games. He never turns up for the big games. Never turns up for the big games. He'll score a hat-trick against Iran. He'll score a couple against the United States. And is it Wales we got in the World Cup as well? And they'll be like, oh, my God, Harry Kane's got like 5 or 6 goals in the World Cup. What a World Cup Harry Kane had. That's giving him the That's not just giving him the freedom of London. That's giving him the freedom of fucking Great Britain. That's just making fucking Prime Minister because we all love him and wank him off so much. He better turn up this World Cup. I ain't even joking. Harry Kane, you better fucking turn up this World Cup and start fucking doing stuff. I don't you see just going against the small teams and stat padding. Turn up in the big games. You better turn up, man. I'm fucking not having it no more. It gets on my tits. I hate it. At least Sterling turns up for the big games. Do you know what I mean? But no, all the newspapers are going lovely about Harry Kane. Oh, ain't he a great lad? Oh, England's pride and all that. Fuck off. And then they don't say anything about Sterling, who does the job. You know what I mean? Fuckers. Fuck them. Absolute fuck them. Can't bother them. Jack Grealish. Fucking, I don't know. I've never rated Jack Grealish. I have never, ever rated Jack Grealish. I remember I went on Kopish about a year ago. On a Friday night call-in. And when I heard Man City were trying to buy Jack Grealish for 100 million, I laughed. I couldn't believe it. I have never, ever rated him. I personally, my opinion, I think James Maddison is a far better footballer than Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish has just got the look. He's, that's why it's favourite, and he can dribble past a player. He dribbles past a player, he falls over, and everyone remembers the dribble and think, oh my God, he's great. And he's like, no, he ain't, he's shit. Look, he's a fucking attacking winger. He's a forward winger in today's game. And his stats for goals and assists in his whole career is dog shit. He has no end product. Can we stop with the Grealish love? I never got it. I've had enough. I'm just going to spit facts here today. We need to just tell the truth here. Grealish goes around 2 people and then does nothing, right? So, he's a baller. No, he ain't. His stats as a winger, as an attacking forward in this day and age are abysmal. Look at his stats in his career. Abysmal. A man with his quality, in my opinion, because I do think he is a skillful footballer, Jack Grealish, and I think he does have ability, but I don't think he applies it enough. I really don't. I think if Jack Grealish applied his ability a bit more, If Jack Grealish applied his ability a bit more. And this ain't just about him being a Man City player, guys. I've been saying this when he was an Aston Villa player. So I'm not having to go because he's a City player or anything like that. I've been talking about Grealish like this since he was a Villa player. I don't see anything with him. I remember Liverpool fans were like, oh, we should be going for Jack Grealish. It's like, why? Why? I don't get it. I really don't get it. End product's not there enough. He plays for the best team in the world with the best players around him, and he still hasn't got end product. So what we saying? What we saying? Man City, best team in the world. Got some best players in the world around him. He's got Haaland in front of him. He's got De Bruyne with him. He's got Foden. Foden is better than Jack Grealish. There you go. Foden is 10 times the footballer of Jack Grealish. Foden's got end product. Foden's got end product. I'm having Foden over him every day of the week. I'm having Foden over him all the time. Foden, for me, is a far, far better footballer than Jack Grealish. I think Maddison is a far, far better player than Jack Grealish. You know, Maddison's stats are, for Leicester, are incredible. His stats playing for Leicester, you know, are fantastic. Jack Grealish wouldn't do it for Leicester. Simple as that. Foden is a far, far better player than Jack Grealish. I just never got the Jack Grealish hype. I've never been about it. He'll go past two players and look really good on the ball and really cute on the ball, and everyone will be like, oh, he's really good. And then there's nothing at the end of it. Zip. No end product. I just think Jack Grealish is one of them British players that we just overhype sometimes because he looks good on the ball and he can do a little bit and he can do a step over and go round a player. Do you know what I mean? And we think, oh, Jesus Christ, what a player. Maybe he's just a bit overhyped. Yeah? And I'm not sitting here and going and say Jack Grealish is utter shit because he isn't. He's a quality footballer. I'm not saying he ain't a quality footballer. I'm just saying we overhype him. His end product for me at the top end of the game, at the highest end of the game, for me, his end product isn't good enough. His end product isn't good enough. You know, and when you talk about GA and stuff like that, I don't really like talking about GA. But when you're a forward player, I think you have to bring it into your game. I think you have to bring it into your game a little bit. Like Mahrez for Man City, yeah. Look, when Mahrez might not be the player he once was, yeah, right. Mahrez might have lost his legs a little bit, yeah. That's what City fans are telling me, right? Look at Mahrez at Leicester. Out of this world, end product. Yeah. Mahrez at Man City when he was at his best. End product. Fantastic player. Yeah. They're very similar in that effect. I just don't think Jack Grealish has got enough about him. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying Jack Grealish is a shit player. I just think people overhype some British footballers. They really do. And we don't hype enough British players up. Foden and James Maddison, for me, are both better than Jack Grealish. Simple as that. Simple as that. And the fact that it took a last-minute decision to take James Maddison to the World Cup, I think is atrocious. You know what I mean? I think it's atrocious. Yeah, I think Harvey Barnes is just as good as Jack Grealish, yeah. Nick, I'm not coming for him because he's a Man City player. I'm really not, Nick. I'm like Pac-Man would tell you. I'm not actually coming in because he's a City player. I've always thought it, man. I've always thought it. And I've just been bigging up your City players. I've just been bigging up your City players as well. But I think GA does count if you're a forward. I think you have to count it. I literally do. I think you have to count GA when you're a forward. Jamie Southgate decided weeks ago on Madders. Well, if that was the case, why did yesterday get leaked that Southgate weren't too sure? Oh, go on, Ben. You're welcome to your opinion, man. I just think Maddison's got has got a better end of the game. No, Harvey Elliott shouldn't be in the England squad. He should be nowhere near it. He isn't good enough yet. So, guys, you can try it. You can try. I'm not having to go at City players. I've just bigged up 2 City players in Mahrez and Foden. You know, I'm not. I just don't think Grealish is that guy. I've never have done. I've always been, when it's been an argument between the two, Maddison or Grealish, I've always been more of the Maddison fan. I just like what he does better. You know, I just think what he does is better than what Grealish does. And I'm not calling Grealish terrible either. He's a good footballer. You know, I don't think the price tag has helped that much. I mean, when you go to the best team in the world and you get bought for 100 million and you don't produce anything, then the price tag doesn't help your fact. I mean, when you buy, if you're going to the best team in the world at this moment in Man City, yeah, and you're producing nothing, like nothing stat-wise. I mean, I watch City a lot, man, and I watch Grealish a lot, and he doesn't do anything on the pitch. You know, and then I watch someone like Foden take a game by the scruff of the neck and just win it on his own. And I'm like, well, there's a difference, you know. There's a difference, and I don't know what Grealish is. Grealish says he's a winger, right? I saw him in an interview, and Jack Grealish says he's a winger, but he's not a winger that scores goals and assists. All right, that's what he said. That's what he said, right? I'm a winger, but I'm not a winger that scores and assists. That's not really what I do in the game. And I'm like, well, then what are you doing then? Because that's what a winger should do, man. That's what a winger should do. Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a good footballer. He is a good footballer. He's just not. I think what everyone's misleading here. I'm not saying Grealish is fucking horseshit. I've said Grealish is a good footballer. I just don't think he's as good as Foden. I don't think he's as good as Maddison. That is all it is. And I think he's a little overhyped. I think people talk about Grealish like he's Ryan Giggs or something. And I'm like, what the fuck are we? You know what I mean? So he's a good footballer. I'm just not saying he's just not, you know, out of this world. He'll have good games. Yeah, no doubt about it. But I just don't think he's at that. I don't think he sits at a table with Maddison and Foden. That's all. That's all. Big up, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Darcy Smith. Hope you're doing well. Jane, give him a break. Grealish came to a team, several big fish. It takes a while to gel in a team where you're only focal. That's happened to Messi last year. Jack is better than this. I don't think Jack's doing that well this year, to be fair. I don't think he... But I don't think he's doing well. I really don't. Big up, Darcy. I really don't think he's doing well. Really don't. Big up to you. Big up to you, Darcy. Big up. Everyone say hi to Darcy in the chat. Right, guys. Let's move on with the rest of the team. So Foden will probably play. Will Foden actually play in the England team, guys? There's a question to you guys. Big up to Darcy. Big up Tiago Time. How you doing, man? Right. Will Foden... I like fireman sound football. Darcy, we get it. Will Foden be in the 11 for the World Cup? Will Foden be in the 11 for the World Cup? Because I was thinking about it the other day. Saka's going to probably play on the right-hand side of the front three. Harry Kane's probably going to play through the middle. And then who's going to play on the left? Is it going to be Foden or is it going to be Raheem Sterling? Because I'm trying to think of what Southgate likes and what Southgate picks. So if Southgate goes with what I think he might go with, I have a feeling he might go with all like counter-attacking up front. So I've got a feeling he might go Sterling on the left, Saka on the right, and Kane up front. And if that's the case, I don't think Foden gets in the team. I don't think Foden gets in the 11. Neither will Maddison. Neither will Grealish. And then you've got a midfield that's probably going to be Declan Rice. I'm looking at it now. The England midfield could easily be Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham. That could be the midfield three. That could be the midfield three. That could easily be the midfield three. Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips will be the midfield three. Then you might see a front three of either Rashford or Sterling on the left, Kane through the middle and Saka on the right. I mean, Saka's definitely playing. There's no doubt about that. Which means there'll be no place in the team for Foden and Maddison, two creative players that you would think Sterling or Rashford or Kane and Saka would love playing in front of. Do you reckon he's going? You reckon he's going 5 at the back? Do you reckon he's going 3-5-2? Do you reckon he's going 3-5-2? So do you reckon? So if he's going 3-5-2, guys, yeah, we understand, Darcy. Jamie's playing a 5-3-3. I'm trying to play 4-3-3. I thought, didn't Southgate play a 4-3-3 in his last game? Are we really going to play 5 at the back? No, 5-2-3. Are we really going to play 5 at the back, or do you reckon 3-4-3? So what do you reckon it's going to be? So let me put up the team here one more time, guys. Everyone put what you think our first game of the World Cup. Our first game in the World Cup. I want everyone to put their 11 in the chat. So our first game in the World Cup. What's the 11 you think Gareth Southgate goes with in that first game? I think Pickford will be in goal. I think he will go. Kyle Walker. We ain't got no left back. We've got Luke Shaw as our only left back. So he's got, you know what he's going to do, and he's going to go Kyle Walker, Harry Maguire, and John Stones in the 3. Kieran Trippier as right wing back. Luke Shaw as left wing back. Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice as the midfield 2. And then what? Sterling, Saka and Kane up front. Do you reckon that's what he's going to go with? Right, here you go. Thiago's time to put it. Pickford, Maguire, Dier and Stones, Shaw and Walker, Rice and Bellingham, Sterling and Kane, and either Saka or Foden. Yeah, I think Saka plays, man. I think Saka plays. 8-1-1. Harry Kane. Maguire up front, Kane. Maguire up front, Kane behind in the new formation. Oh dear, nailed it, Patman. Oh, Patman said I didn't see his. I reckon it'd be Pickford, Trippier, Walker, Maguire, Stone, Shaw. That's what I said. Rice, Bellingham, Foden, Kane, Sterling. You reckon it'd be Foden, Kane, Sterling? I don't know. I think he likes Saka, you know. I think he likes Saka, you know. I agree with that, by the way. Foden would be in my 11. How can you not have Foden in the England 11? That'd be mad, wouldn't it? No, I don't want Trent playing. He don't deserve to play anyway. He's not been good enough. Yeah. I very much doubt Maddison will see much time on the pitch. I really doubt Madders will see much time on the pitch. It will be a shame. Coady ain't touching pitch. Hopefully not. Yeah, it's got to be something like that, ain't it? Yeah, I mean, Trent ain't good enough to be playing at the moment. There's no doubt about it. It's got to be that team, though, and that's shocking, ain't it? I just think that gets ripped apart against the biggest teams. Pac-Man, I totally agree. He doesn't deserve to start. He's been shocking this season. Yes, Darcy. Yeah, Pac-Man, I totally agree, mate. I totally agree. Yeah, Pac-Man, I agree with you, man. Trippier should play. I'm not. You won't even find me disagreeing with you. And to be fair, Pac-Man, I don't even want him playing anyway. You know, it's better for us. USA will smoke them. I just think it's going to be so defensively minded. Can you imagine playing 5 at the back against Iran? Can you imagine, guys, playing 5 at the back against Iran? Could you imagine that? I think Iran is Iran our first game in the World Cup. I think it is, ain't it? Can you imagine if we? Could you imagine if we start with 5 at the back against Iran? We'd be like, what are we doing here? Literally, what are we doing? Why are we playing a defensive formation against Iran? Why aren't we just going all out? I mean, why are we go? Why are we just not going all out against Iran? I don't like. If we play, if our first game is against Iran, our first game is against Iran in the World Cup, yeah. And we see on the team sheet Pickford in goal. Fair enough. Then a back 3 of Maguire, Stones, and Walker, with Trippier and Shaw as the wing backs. Then Bellingham and Rice as the midfield 2. I'm just going. I'm going to turn the telly off. That would just be. Just be. It's just terrorist football, isn't it? That's just terrible. It's just awful. Yeah, he will. We all know he will. You can have 10 at the back and it's still useless. Around 1-0. Southgate's Conte in disguise. Oh, guaranteed loss. Be up, Mark. 5 at the back against Iran is actually hilarious, but I will happily put my savings down that he's going to do exactly that. Jesus Christ. Southgate's a bum. Question from Aaron. Question: who do people think will win the World Cup? I want Argentina to win it, just for the fact that if Messi wins the World Cup, we can put all this to bed. You know, the greatest of all time. We can just finish the debate. It's done. It's Messi. Everyone get over it. Weirder things as well. So if Argentina do make the World Cup final, that will be Messi's 1,000th competitive game of football. Maybe things are meant to be. Maybe things are just meant to be. So if Argentina make the World Cup final, that will be Messi's 1,000th competitive game. That's just maybe it's meant to be. Maybe it's meant to be. Let's get some of the other squads up, shall we? Let's get the Brazil squad up. Let me just find the Brazil squad, because the Brazil squad's kind of all right. Right, let's have a look. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Jesus, that writing's small enough. Fucking hell. Right, let me get the Brazil squad up for you guys. Let me get the Brazil squad up for you, because I'm done talking about England. I know this is a lot of people's favourite for the tournament, the win. So let me get Brazil's squad up for you right now, guys. There we go. Let me get the comment out of the way. I think Argentina could win us, unbeaten in 35 games. So there's the Brazil team. Alisson in goal, Henderson and Weatherton. Obviously, Alisson's going to be Brazil's number 1. If he's not, then that's just ridiculous. And then a defence of Danilo. Dani Alves has made the Brazilian World Cup team. He must be 73 years of age. What the fuck is that about? Alexandro, Alex Telles, Thiago Silva, who's about 50 as well. Marquinhos, Militao. Oh, for goodness sake. There's only like 2 good defenders there. That defence ain't great. Midfield, Casemiro. Fabinho made the Brazilian World Cup team. Jesus Christ almighty. The Brazil coach drunk. Bruno Guimaraes, Fred, Lucas Paqueta, and Ribeiro. This is a shit Brazil squad. And then up front, Neymar, Vinicius Jr., Gabriel Jesus, Antony, Rafinha, Richarlison, Gabriel Martinelli, Rodrigo, and Pedro. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Bremer is good. The Juventus player. But that ain't a great that ain't a great that ain't a great backline for Brazil. I ain't gonna lie. That Brazilian backline is not the best. I ain't gonna lie. Marquinhos is decent. Thiago Silva's 40. Dani Alves is 40. Alexandro's okay. Danilo. It's not the greatest. Militao, never been a fan. That midfield's not great either, is it? That midfield is not great either. It's just the attack. The attack is saucy. The defence in the midfield is a bit dodgy, but the goalkeeping situation is great as well. But that attack is saucy, ain't it? Neymar and Vinicius Jr. and Gabriel are probably going to be the front three, I would have thought. I would have probably thought the front three for Brazil is probably going to be Neymar, Vinicius Jr. and Gabriel Jesus. And then you got Antony in reserve, Rafinha in reserve, who's not been great, Richarlison, who's dog shit, Martinelli, who's good, Rodrigo, who's good, and Pedro, I've not seen because he plays for Flamengo. But, yeah, Militao's only good against Liverpool. That is not the greatest Brazilian squad for a World Cup I've ever seen. I mean, I'm 41 years old, so obviously I grew up with amazing Brazilian squads for World Cups. That's not the greatest, is it? That's not the greatest. What does everyone want to see next? The French one? Let's have a look at the French World Cup squad. That's a little bit saucy, to be fair. Oh, my God. All right, let's get rid of that Brazil atrocity. Because that ain't that is not the best Brazil squad I've seen. This French squad is ridiculous, by the way. Absolutely ridiculous. Hang on, let me just get it up again. Where is it? Fuck's sake. Fucking StreamYards. Stop messing me about. There we go. Right, there's the French team. Fucking look at that. So there's the French World Cup team. How does Hugo Lloris still blag his way into the French side? How does that happen? Kaiser Sose, do you think Neymar will play Cam? He could be. He's been playing number 10. He's been playing that position for PSG this season, ain't he? Yeah, compared to the 80s Brazil team, that is our championship squad. Keepers suck, they do. How's Hugo Lloris still blagging his way? Do you know what, actually? Now I'm thinking about it, I don't know if that is it's the forward line again, ain't it? Benzema, Coman, Dembele, Mbappe, Nkunku, Griezmann and Giroud. I mean, they probably got the best forward line in the World Cup. Would you say France probably have the best forward line in the World Cup? And their midfield for Fofana, Tchouaméni and Camavinga, Guendouzi, Rabiot, who's terrible. Yeah, the midfield's not the best, apart from maybe Tchouaméni and Camavinga. And then the back line, Upamecano, shockingly bad. Varane, it's been indifferent for the last year. Kimpembe, terrible. Konate, good. Saliba, good. Pavard, good. Koundé, okay. Hernandez, good. And then the keeping situation, that is shocking, ain't it? That is a terrible keeping. That is Captain Sal's best team for me. Yeah, no Moussa Diaby. Midfielder's not great. Keeper aren't great, but defence and attack is great. Portugal's attack's up there. Jamie, sometimes I think you watch different games to me. I might just be older than you with a different eye. I'm not sure. But I don't think Upper Meccano is that great. I don't think Kipembe is that great. They're good, just not that great. Kanate's young. Saliba's young, but they're good defenders. Tchouaméni and Camavinga are good. And that's a good forward line. Yeah, there's not enough fullbacks. Not enough fullback. Varane's had an indifferent 12 months, ain't he? We can all agree with that. I just don't think Upper Meccano is that great. Yeah, I don't think Upper Meccano is all that. Kanate's better than him. I've just never rated Kipembe. I will say that right again. He might be, yeah. I think he is. I've just never been a big... So, yeah, Upper Meccano's not that great. Brazil and France. Yeah, you only need 11 players. What, 14, 15 players? No, not the entire squad. Yeah, it's just... I've never been a fan of Upper Meccano and Kipembe. I've just never been a fan of them. Midfield is kind of dead low, ain't it? But that forward line's great. Dembele on his day is electric. We all know what Mbappe can do. And Nkunku is great. Koeman has had his injury concerns, but when he's fit, he's fantastic. Benzema just won the Ballon d'Or. And Griezmann and Giroud are great little players as well. The Netherlands squad. Yeah, we can do the Netherlands squad. Let's do that as well. Let's do that as well. See if I can find it. Might not be able to find it. Oh, there we go. No, that's Switzerland. I don't want Switzerland. I said Netherlands. There we go. Right, I've got the Dutch squad as well here. So remember all these squads, guys, and we'll go through who you think as the best squad out of all these top teams. Where is it? The Netherlands squad. There we go. This is going to take up the whole screen. All right, let's get the Dutch squad up. There's the Dutch squad, guys. Jesus Christ. Why have they put it on that backing? So there's the Dutch squad right there, guys. Danny Blind. Jesus Christ. St. Juice, De Ligt, Dumfries, Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum is in the squad, but he's got a broken leg. How's he in the squad? Memphis Depay, De Jong, Bergwijn, Berghaus, Babel. Jesus Christ. Veltman. Krul, Cleese. Oh my God, this is really. Is this the right squad? That ain't the right squad, is it? That can't be the right squad. No. That's not the right squad. Right, let me just get that off because that is not the right squad. That is not the right squad. Let me just take that off. They've made that a PowerPoint. Right, here you go. This should be it. Oh, it's in Dutch. I don't want it in Dutch. I can't read Dutch. Oh, God's sake. Why is the Netherlands World Cup squad? Has it been announced yet? Might not be announced yet. I don't know. I don't think they've announced it yet. Yeah, they haven't announced it yet. I don't think they've announced it yet. I don't think it's been announced. So the Dutch team hasn't been announced yet. So we can't go, yeah, Ryan Babel, you know. That was their qualifying squad. Hi, Jamie. Hope you and your family are doing okay. You never walk alone. Big up, Paul. Yeah, doing good, mate. Doing good. Czech's Dutch squad complains that it's in Dutch. I can't read Dutch. Australia squad is irrelevant. Yeah, I don't think it has been announced. No, exactly. To be fair, Australia squad is a hot topic. Okay, I'll do Australia squad. For some reason, everyone wants Australia's World Cup squad. So I don't know why, but here we go. Just for you guys. Let me try and find it. Here we go. No. See, this is how much cricket is more popular than football in Australia, because I won't get into the cricket squad. So I'm only getting the cricket squad. They could give a shit about the Socceroos. I can't find it. I can only find cricket. Oh dear. What other teams, guys? Come on, what other countries? Who's announced their World Cup squads? Who's announced their World Cup squads? Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's some shit squads out there. I love it. Argentina. Have they announced theirs yet? This is the only problem. If Pete ain't announced it, I can't get it out, can I? Right. Argentina squad World Cup. Oh yeah, they haven't done theirs yet. Right, hang on. Let's have a look. Hang on. The Netherlands have named a 39-player provisional squad ahead of the tournament. With it reduced to 26 on the 11th of November. So theirs is tomorrow. Qatar's, who cares about Qatar's? England's is announced. As shit as it is. Iran's World Cup squad, United States men's team, Wales is. Trying to find them all. Argentina boss Scaloni has named an extended squad ahead of the World Cup. It will be due to 26 ahead of the competition deadline. So yeah, they haven't really named it yet. There's only a few countries that have named it. On the Argentina one, you've got Angel Correa, Joaquin Carrera, Julian Alvarez, Giovanni Simeone, Pablo Dybala, Latano Martinez, Messi, Luca Romario, Nicolas Paz, Matasue, Thiago Almeida, Enzo Fernandez, Alex McAllister. I just love that name. Lucas Ocampos. Is it Ocampos? Yeah, they've got a bloody good team. They've got a really good team. Yeah, Enzo Fernandez is a very good footballer. We got Alvarez, Spider-Man. No, Australian one ain't out till tomorrow. I can't find it. Croatia, says Dakar. Croatia squad. What have we come into here? The USA squad. Fuck them. Do the Iran squad. What, you want the Iran squad for a laugh? Okay. So we know what we're coming up against. There you go. Right, let me. I'll share this with you. Hang on. Let me share this with you. There we go. Right, it should come up. There we go. Right, let me. Right, there you go. This is the Iran squad you wanted, guys. These are the clubs they play for next to them. One of them actually plays for AEK Athens. Look at that. A couple play. Oh, hang on. There's 2 players that play for AEK Athens in this Iran squad. They must be first teamers. Oh, and a Dynamo Zagreb player. A Brentford player. I did not know that. There's an Iranian player that plays for Brentford. I did not know that. There you go. You learn something new every day. Well, what does Pac-Man say? Oh, Jesus Christ. Imagine if we get Enzo Fernandez Liverpool next summer. That'd be crazy. That would be quite. Oh, yeah. Shandy says Portugal squad. And I've done the French squad, Chique. I've done the French squad. I can't get it. I'll have another look for it. But there's the Iranian squad, guys. There we go. We've got the Porto striker. I know him, yeah. And that's about it. Leverkusen. They've got some players that playing around Europe. Yeah, there's the Iranian squad. What else we got here? There's the American team, guys. United States American team. Serginho Dest. Good player. DeAndre Weldon. Good player playing for Inter Miami now. Walker Zinnerman. Jesus Christ. Brendan Harrison, who plays for Leeds, obviously. Tyler Adams. Weston McKennie. Yeah, America have got some decent plays, Christian Pulisic, Gio Reyna, Josh Sargent. He's not very good. They've got some decent players, America. They'll probably beat us. And the Welsh team. Oh, real. Joe Allen still playing for bloody Wales. Jesus Christ. Harry Wilson. Aaron Ramsey. Gareth Bale. Kiefer Moore. Brennan Johnson, who I like. The Nottingham Forest player. He's a good player. Dan James. Yeah, Wales got a pretty decent 11. A pretty decent squad. There you go. This is the Argentina extended squad. This is going to be whittled down next week, apparently. But these are the players right here. So you got Martinez, Armani. Got quite a lot of goalkeepers there. Nicholas Otamendi. Jesus Christ. Marcus Acuna. They've got some decent players, Argentina. Argentina have got a good squad, man. Let's have a look through this. Endo Martinez. Marco Sensi. Angel Di Maria. Leandro Paredes. Rodrigo De Paul. Giovanni Lo Celso. Nicolas Gonzalez. Roberto Pereira. Tell you what, Argentina have got a good squad. Alex McAllister is a player. Enzo Fernandez. Bundia. Thiago Almeida. Matteo Sully. Nicolas Paz. Luca Romero. The GOAT. Messi. Martinez. Dybala. Angel Correa. Joaquin Correa. Julian Alvarez. Giovanni Simeone. I'm telling you, Argentina to win the World Cup. That is a squad. That Argentinian squad is decent, man. Is Ian Rush back in the squad for Wales? Yeah, I just went through Wales. Or an insurance company. Big up, Ricky. How you doing, mate? West Ham sounds like a high school. It does, doesn't it? Can Centre be trusted for Portugal? That's a good question. Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to Canada. Don't worry. Portugal. Yeah, that is a heck of a team Argentina have got, guys. That might be the best squad, actually. Yeah. No, Darcy. It's a bit meaty. Yeah, Argentina, man. They got a better defence there, ain't they? That has always been their problem. You know, they couldn't defend well enough. Now they got a better defence. That is a heck of a team, man. Pac-Man, stop. Stop. Oh, dearie Christ. There's Saudi Arabia. Let's go through that. Mexico. I'm trying to get Poland. We've done the French team. There you go, Australia. There you go. Here's the Australian team. This is what everyone wanted to know. Here's the Australian team. Matt Ryan, Danny Volt, whatever you pronounce his name. Bailey Wright, Frank. I don't know any of these. Joel King. My God. Aaron Mui. Jesus Christ. Cameron Devlin. Well, there you go. There's your Australian team. And it's shockingly bad. If I remember rightly, ain't Australia kicked up a bit of fuss because they're protesting about the World Cup or something like that? Shandy, don't say that. Shandy, don't say that. I've got all my money on Argentina. I know Pat-Man's a terrible man, you know what I'm saying? The Vatican squad. Can you imagine? He certainly is. Harry Kill in the squad. Yeah, can you imagine him? He might be a coach. Gotta love you, Harry. You gotta love Harry Kill. Big up Harry Kill. Big up Marshall. How you doing, mate? She's doing good, man. She's doing good. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's all good now. She's all good. She's doing well. What else we got here? Denmark. Tunisia's to be confirmed. I don't know what that means. Here you go, Spain. They haven't got one out yet. They haven't announced theirs yet either. So Spain ain't announced theirs yet. That would have been interesting to see Spain. Germany, here you go. They're usually everyone's favourites of the World Cup. Not a lot of people talking about Germany this year. What are we saying about Germany, guys? Certainly is. Merseyside squad police. Jesus Christ. Where's Craig Johnson? Alaska. You guys. There's the German one, guys. Manuel Neuer, Stegen, Kevin Trapp. They probably got the best goalkeeping situation. Rudiger, Ginter, Suli, Gunter, Kimmich, Goetze, Gundogan, Goretzka, Brand, Havertz, Malaysia. They got a decent team of Germany. Absolutely decent team. Decent team. Oh, I can't. So, yeah, some decent. Well, I don't rate a German squad. No, I mean, Germany have come so far. Germany have come so far. Yeah, he's going to be excellent. I look forward to seeing some of the younger new players coming through. I really do. Havertz is shite. He is. Oh, God. Truden, you're being excelled by Alaska. Right, guys. I'm going to leave it there because I've got another video at 6 o'clock, guys. I've got another video at 6 o'clock tonight. It's the Liverpool match review against Derby from last night, guys. So make sure you go and join me for that if you can. I would appreciate it. I really would. That is coming up at 6 p.m. tonight. We're going to go through that and do match ratings and all the good stuff. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. But yeah, what's everyone's opinions on the World Cup? Who do you think's going to win it? Who does everyone think's going to win the World Cup? Because look, it might be where it is, but I'm sort of looking forward to it. I've got to say, I am looking forward to it. I usually always look forward to the World Cups. What are we saying? What are we saying? What are we saying? Big up to you. Yeah, guys. So, as soon as this video ends, you'll be taken to my video for 6 o'clock. Please go and hit the like button on that video straight away because it'll help the video grow before I go live. So as soon as this video ends, I want everyone to stay where they are, and you'll be taken. You don't have to do anything. You'll be taken straight to my next 6 o'clock video. And all you got to do there is go and hit the like button, guys, for me if you could. So peace out. I'll see you all at 6 p.m. Guys, don't go anywhere.